Hey, I'm finally back this time. No, one dropped frame, just one. All right, we're back. We're good for reals. So, I think we're good. Can you see me? Can you hear me? You still here? I wouldn't blame you if you all left. I think we're good to go. All right. Well, I'm assuming we're streaming properly this time. So for those of you watching the VOD on YouTube, we just went through a series of trying to get this thing to work for like 5 times, and I finally just lowered the quality a bunch, and it seems to be holding steady now. I'm not sure. But anyway, today we're playing Advance Wars Days of Ruin. It's holding. Yes! Good. We're doing it this time then. So, you'll notice in the title we're doing the random CO free play challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm not playing the campaign here, I'm doing free battle, and we're going to go through the 2-player maps, and this is just a save game that I took off of my my DS copy of the game. It has a bunch of design maps that I'm not going to play. You may be wondering about this. I'm not going to tell you. Okay, that's because back when the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection was up, you could upload maps to the server, and then people could download them, and there were a lot of specific restrictions, like they could only be 10 by 10, and they couldn't have certain words in the name, and so I put a bunch of words in the name that I knew the filter would catch, and then I made it 15 by 15, because the large make a map is 10 by 10 to upload it. That's the story behind that. Anyway, so what we've got here is I'm going to switch over to this scene. So right here we have the random thing picker. I've got this open in 2 different tabs. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pick a random CO here. These are all the different COs. So let me real quick do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from 1 and go down to the end and just do all the maps in order. So what we're going to do is plug mountain, and then we have these different COs to pick from. So 3 times 4 is 12 different COs, and they all have different powers that change the way the game works. So this game doesn't have a war room, unlike older versions of Advance Wars. And in the war room, your opponent's CO was chosen for you, but not in this one. So that's why I'm picking for both of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick our CO from here, and that's going to be our CO. And then on the second list, we're going to pick another random one, and that's going to be the enemy CO. And then we're just going to play through the map like that and hope we can win. It's a little idea I had. So yeah, let's do it. I'm going to pick our first CO, and then we're going to remove it from the list. So our first CO is Tabitha. Okay, so Tabitha, alright, okay, that one right there. So we're going to be Tab, why did I say that? Alright, Tabitha. I think she's a pretty strong CO, so that seems like a good choice. And for the opponent's CO, we are going with Penny. Okay. Fight between sisters. Alright. So stream. And I want to set this stuff back up. Okay. So you're going to be Penny. Alright. So half the reason I'm doing this is, I mean, I want to do it because it sounds fun to me, but I'm also kind of trying to figure out which of these COs are the strongest ones. And just from playing them a little bit and looking at what they do, I think that this is a pretty good CO, and this is a pretty weak CO. So, we're in a good shape. Alright. Oh, now, I didn't think about this part. I don't know if I want to play with fog or not. I guess not. Okay. So, this is a very simple looking map. This will be over real quick. Alright, so we're Tabitha. Let's get started. Let's see, can a bike make it through there? That's got tire B. No, I don't think so, because that takes 3. A bike won't make it to there, and they knew that. What is the best opener here, then? I guess an infantry is fine, or 1, 2... I should have done a mech, because it would have made it there either way. Oh well. And a recon, because that's what he's going to be building. And now I'm actually going to go and attack you, instead of capturing. Okay. So now this will go here, and then the next turn it can go there. So they've just got 3 infantry. Kill you. And I guess I'll do another recon. She's gonna have to build some... Oh, she built a tank. Never mind. I was gonna say she's gonna have to build some mechs, because that's really the only thing that can kill a recon, but I should have been saving up for one of those too, I guess. Alright, what's your range? You move 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might have to move you back here. Yeah, that was a little too far, but that's fine. Oh good, there's a CO in there now. So, this game, the CO units, or rather, putting your CO powers work differently than in previous games also. This will be a cost-effective engagement. Instead of having your CO power just be passive and constantly on, you have to put your CO inside of a unit, such as this one here. And when you do that, your passive boost goes into your CO zone, which you can't see right now because it's not my opponent's turn. Let's go ahead and try to capture this. And I guess I'll capture this too. It'll just be a diversion while I get enough money to make a tank. Okay. Alright, so mechs can do okay against vehicles. I want to get a tank of my own, but I don't have the money for it. So let's keep on capturing you. I want to stay out of your range, so I'll be safe right there. Let's end my turn. Alright. Ah, darn it. That's not good. Now he's out of range of my mech. Alright, I'm gonna do that. And keep capturing. Do that. Join them together so they can capture faster. And a tank. Are you... Darn it, you can attack me! Okay, well that should be okay. That's not going too well. Okay, so they went back for repairs. Darn it. Okay, I keep... normally you can place your CO inside of a unit when it's on top of a factory or an HQ. It is going fast. That's because I have the options set up. Let me turn everything to normal, just so you can see for a little bit. This is... well... Gosh, I want to keep him here. I can't put my CO inside here, because it takes half of the unit's deployment cost to do that. Tank costs 7,000, which means I need 3,500 to deploy it, and you can see up here I only have 3,000, which sucks. So I'm going to move you onto my HQ, because I can deploy my CO from there next turn. Alright, so this is what it normally looks like. There's all these animations. Pow, 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 pow. Wow, that was really good. Will that be good? That'll be fine, I think. Nice. Yeah, that's what the game normally looks like. It's just, it's so time-consuming, and I've played this game so much that I don't even bother with it anymore. Okay, so I'm getting... So as long as I keep 500 spare cash, I should be able to load my CO next turn. No! Interrupting my cap. That worked out for me, actually. That was pretty cost-effective, but it did interrupt my capture. There goes my counterattack. Okay. So let's insert my CO. Now, capture that. I want to get rid of this guy because my tank can't reach her tank from here. What's your range? Of course. Man, you can even reach all the way to the other side. Okay. So what should I do here? I played this very poorly so far. You have 1 ammo left. You can kill that. Kapow. Alright, you're dead. And how's that? It's 19%. Yeah, this guy is only 3 health left. He's not good for much else. Take down this infantry a bit. Okay, so now that my CO is in here, and my opponent also has the CO, let me look at the info here. So, let's check the opponent CO first. You can see here, so we have CO effect, the CO zone is 3, so that means 3 tiles around her CO unit. They get the effect that they're unaffected by weather, so there's no weather right now, but if you do enough damage with units within the CO zone, it charges the CO meter up here. As you can see, she's charged it a lot because she got her CO unit out pretty quick. And once that's full, she can spend her CO unit's turn to use her power. In this case, it changes to a random weather condition and makes all of her units unaffected by weather because the CO zone covers the entire map when you use your power, but then it resets. As for me, my CO zone gives all of my units a 50% attack and defense boost, however it starts at 0. And every time your CO power goes up one of these bars, the CO zone increases in size by 1. So my CO zone, when my CO power is ready to go, will be a size of 2. Right now it's only 1, so it's only making this tank really good. But if I can get my CO power up, then I'll be able to do better. And then my CO power, I've never actually used this CO's power, but it basically drops a missile and does a bunch of damage to whichever units it decides to. Geez, I'm not sure what I want to do here. If I don't protect this tank, it's going to get attacked by this tank, but then again, I have a huge boost, so it's probably not even that big a deal. I'm going to give it a go. And I'm also going to turn the animations off after this map. So yeah, 117 damage. Tanks are not normally that good, but because this is my CO unit. Okay, I have only 1,000. Oh, that's because my. Why is that? What did I only have 1,000? I must have lost some HP on something, and then healed it. I have no idea. That was really bad. And that's gonna kill me. Okay. Let's... Wow, I can't go around that way? Jeez, stupid AI knows what it's doing, keeping its tank out of my range. I don't think I can just build mechs, because a mech will get killed by infantry. So I'm going to move my tank in range of her tank, because I trust that my tank has such a huge boost that if I get attacked, it doesn't really matter. That's what I'm hoping anyway. And I don't know what else to do. I'm just going to box in this infantry so it can't get to my base, and then I need another infantry. Because all those other 3 units are pretty much useless right now. You're dead. Ah, so annoying. See this infantry right here? I was like, oh, I can still attack. Okay, 72%. Dude, this is really, really good. So I'm going to destroy her CO unit. Now that's a really cost-effective trade, because as you can see here, her CO power just got reduced to nothing. So that means she's not going to be able to use hers, and also my CO power is charged by 3 bars. So that is really, really good. I'm going to put you right here. And then I guess I'll just use you two as shields. Let's see. Yeah, I'll move you here. And I'm gonna keep on making infantry. I want to save up to build a second tank. Oh, but this is really bad. Oh, look how much money she has, because she captured that first city there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and use my CO unit on the HQ, which gives it 4 extra defense stars. Okay, so here's the way defense works. You can see here on the HQ, this tile gives me 4 stars. Those are defense stars. For every 1 star, I get 10% increased defense. Plus, my CO unit already has a 50% defense boost. This is insane, because what this means is this unit right here now has a 90% boost to defense. So, even if she built like a really huge like war tank here, which she doesn't have the money for that, but if she did, I'd probably be able to take it. Alright, now what I want to do, I'm going to attack from the mountain, because the mountain gives you 4 defense stars. I'm going to try to interrupt this capture. If I can knock this infantry down even 1 unit, yes, even just 1 hit point will interrupt the capture, because you can see down here, the capture, I guess, I don't know what this is called, but there's a 10 here, right? And this is telling you how much longer it's going to take to capture the city. Since this infantry right here has 9 hit points, that number is only going to go down by 9 next turn when she tries to capture, which means she's going to fail to capture it right away. And my controller stopped working, so I'm going to switch to the touch controls. Yay! I'm going to try to knock it down another health. I'm going to die in the process, but I knocked it down. Alright, and I have 7,000, and that's just enough to build another tank. Alright, I have successfully assumed control of this map. She might capture those cities. Wow, that's not bad. Actually, yeah, my infantry died in the process. Very sad. Okay. Ooh, I gotta take care of that mech. The way I'm gonna do that is I'm going to do this. Didn't do a whole lot. Interesting. And then I need to take this down, because these mechs are very dangerous with their bazookas. They can shoot vehicular units, such as my tank, pretty hard. But yeah, this should hopefully kill it. We have a 50-50 chance. Yes, got it. Because it said 65, and it had 7 HP left. It was kind of a toss-up whether it would die or not. But it did. Alright, and this tank is just killing everything that comes out of this base right here. This tank is pretty much inconsequential. Guess I'll keep on building infantry and saving up for tanks, because tanks are really good on this map. Alright, so he's dead, whatever. Okay, so you can see here, my bar filled up to 1, and you can see here now that there's some black squares flashing here. That's now my CO zone. So if I were to go here and do that, kill him, even though he has 3 defense stars because he's on a factory, and then I'm going to go right here. So this tank is now within the CO zone, as you can see on the top screen. That means he's getting the boost from my CO power, so he's also an overpowered tank right now, which is super great. And so I'm going to take you down. Alright, and then I'm going to shoot you. So there's 2 ways to win in Advance Wars. The first is to use an infantry to capture the HQ. The second is to just destroy all of your opponent's units. Right now it's looking like I might destroy all the units. If possible, the best way to do that right now would be to kill whatever she builds on her base this turn, and then place one of my units on top of it so she can't build anything in it. and then I can keep deploying stuff from my base to continue to take stuff down. Alright, this guy should die. Good, good, good. And now I can just place this tank right here. Now this tank is getting healed up, which is a problem. What do I want to do here? I'm going to do this. So I'll kill you. You're dead. And then I can do some damage to you. Probably take you down about 50% of what your health is. Kind of. Let's drag that engagement, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to build another screen, hopefully get my my tank next turn. It doesn't matter actually, because I'm going to move my CO unit out. There's nothing I need to do in the southeast corner of the map there, because he's sitting right here. Just tell him to wait. He'll be okay. Then I'll do this. I think I can win this turn. Ooh, nice. That was pretty good. Oh, and my CO power is ready. I can't use it though because I need to have a move here. Oh well. Well, I'll kill you. Okay, so yeah. My opponent captured both of these cities, which means, honestly, I should have lost. But because I made such good use of this CO power, yeah, and I'm within the CO zone, so that should definitely kill this. And since this is her last unit, yes. Pow. And I win. Yay! So I think this is an overpowered CO. I'll say it. That was really, really strong. I really did not play my opener very well, though. I've got to say. I was very poorly played. So anyway, let's move on to base and forest. So now, let's pick a random CO. Alright, so I removed Tabitha from this list. She was normally right here, so the last result was Tabitha. Let's pick a new one. Brenner. Okay, so we're going to be Brenner. I'll just do that. Pick Brenner for us. Alright, and then I want to remove Brenner from the list. Okay, next we're going to pick for the AI, and you are Grayfield. Okay. So let me get this back up. You're going to be Grayfield. Okay. German for Brenner? I don't know. Okay, so this is actually a really good matchup for us. So let me introduce you to the COs here. Brenner is a very defensive CO. He gives every unit in the game a 20% defense boost, which is pretty good. And then his CO power just gives me... Your German is a bit rusty, but you think so? I have no idea. But anyway, when he uses his power, he just recovers 3 hit points to all of his units, which is okay. I'm not sure how good this guy is. I don't think he's the best. But our current opponent is Grayfield. He boosts naval units, seaplanes, and copters. Naval units being the Navy, so ships, copters, helicopters, and then seaplanes are planes that you can only build from the carrier unit, which is another naval unit. And guess what this map has none of? Doesn't have any airports or any ports. So it's only a ground-based battle, which means that he can't use any of that power, really. You can see here, it shows you what units it affects. It's all these units. These units up here are the only ones that are going to be doing anything on this map. His power, it refuels all fuel. It refuels all of his units, gives them ammo and materials. That's not going to be very consequential. It's useful because naval units tend to run out of fuel very quickly. Materials are also good because there's the rig, which is this thing. It can build temporary ports and temporary airports, but it only has one material to do that with. So it refills that, which is kind of cool, but it's not that big a deal. Basically, I think this is a pretty good match. Alright, so now I'm going to get to see what bikes can do. Or you guys will, I already know what they can do. Oh, I'm going to do the animations back the way I like it again. No battle animations, fast map animations. Okay, so now this bike can go up here. Interesting. My opponent actually started with 4 buildings, and I started with only 3. It's an interesting little handicap there. Alright, you can move up only 3, which means you will not be able to interrupt this capture. And what do I want? I guess another bike. Yeah, so right now my opponent is building only infantry, which is the weakest unit, and I'm pretty sure he's saving up to build a large unit, which I do not like. I'm going to build a mech. They cost the same as bikes, but they're stronger, and they don't get a penalty over mountains. So I'm going to go over the mountains and try to capture these 2 cities right here. And for every city that you own, you get 1,000 extra income, and then of course you use the income to buy stronger units. Right now, we have the same amount of buildings. We're even. I'm going to try... No, I don't think I should try to capture that. That's not going to work. I'm going to attack you, though. I get the feeling he's going to try to build like a tank, or even maybe even a medium tank or a war tank, because this map has more cities. I'm going to build an infantry and save up for a tank of my own. And I'm going to try to put my CO in there. I always forget to put my CO inside of a unit. Alright, so I'm going to go onto the mountains, and then next turn I'll start capturing this. The reason I go in the mountains is because it provides me more defense stars. This gives me 4 as opposed to the forest, which gives me 3 defense stars. Nothing can reach me here except for this 1 hit point infantry, which is completely inconsequential, but I just want to make sure I have the better defense stars. Alright, so I've captured both of these cities. That's very good. This guy has 2 hit points, so he can really only kill that guy. Okay, so now I can build a tank. And he has 1,400 funds. What's he gonna build? A mech. He's saving up for something big, guys. Let's put our CO in here. Okay. I'm not sure what to do with this, so I'm just going to capture this as sort of a decoy, I think. I'm going to kill you. And then, since I'm inside the CO zone, I want to try to do damage within there to get my CO power up. And then you need to start capturing. Alright, I have only 200 funds. So I'm actually going to take a risk here and end my turn without building a unit, just so I can save up money. Yep, there it is. It's a medium tank. So that's bad. See you later, Adventure Man. Thanks for stopping by for the short time you could, just because my internet was being crappy. But anyway, have a good one. Alright, so you're within the CO zone, so you're getting the defense boost. So that means the counterattack will be not as bad. Why am I missing 2 hit points? Something must have attacked me off camera, off screen, or whatever. Not off camera, but when I wasn't looking, rather. I'm gonna wait here. Capture. Okay, I think a good unit to have on this map is an artillery. This is an indirect combat unit. Boy, that first map kept everything so dumbed down and simple. Alright, with my defense boost, let's see if this is a good engagement. That was pretty cost effective, I'd say. Alright, now how am I going to move in this artillery? There's nothing this mech can do. I'm just going to keep on capturing to be a diversion for this other mech, because I actually captured it! Yay! That's actually really good. This mech is probably going to try to capture... Gosh darn it. Stupid controller. There we go. That's much faster than when I'm playing Need for Speed. Need for Speed, like, the game freezes over and over. Weird stuff. Anyway, so yeah, this guy cannot keep up with this mech. He's probably gonna kill my mech next turn, but then he's going to take this city, which I do not want. And the next thing is I want to move this artillery into position because indirect units cannot move and fire at the same turn, but as long as it's sitting still, it can fire within this range right here. So it has a minimum range of 1. It can't fire on anything right next to it, but it can fire on anything far away. Now, the trick is putting it into position so it can fire on this medium tank next turn, but I don't think there's any way I can move my units to block it off so that it can't hit my artillery. So what I'm going to do here, I'm in the woods, so that's probably the best defense I'm going to get here. I'm going to do, and then I'm going to move just out of range. Okay, now what do I want to do? I have two options. I can either build a fast unit and try to send it over here to block off this medium tank. You know what? This tank might die, because this medium tank can move onto the city for extra defense, or even on... and then this tank will move onto the ruins and probably finish me. Or the other way around, either way. But I also want to send another unit down here to stop this guy from capturing my city. Alright, build a mech because that could potentially be useful on both fronts. Okay, so he decided to start taking the city. And my CO unit did not die. So every turn, when your units are on top of a building that you own, they'll regain a couple of hit points. But it costs money, so mechs are only worth 2,500 gold, or money, whatever. I guess it's funds in this one. It says F, but the more costly a unit is, the more it costs to actually repair it. So it doesn't cost very much to repair a mech. In this case, it would be a bad engagement for me to attack this mech with 9 hit points, even though I get the first strike. It's not going to give me a very big advantage. So I'm going to wait here. I actually have 2 turns before he captures this city, and then next turn this mech will gain another 2 hit points, and then with these 2 mechs combined I should be able to hopefully take down that mech. So I have 9,000 funds. Let's see. Unfortunately, I am going to lose this tank. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Can I move him there? Yes, I can. So what I'm going to do is, this is probably not going to work too well. I'm going to move him right here. So now what's probably going to happen is he's going to use this medium tank up here to kill my tank, and then he's going to take this tank here and attack my artillery, which is going to suck. But I guess I'm risking that maybe he won't do that. Because if he doesn't, I can fire on his medium tank. But I'm going to build another tank here. I'm very tired right now. Yeah, see, that's exactly what it did. Stupid controller. I need to get a new controller. Okay. But the good news is I can still fire on this. I have 5 hit points, which means I'm not as useful as I would have been. This mech could also come over and hurt me real bad. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to attack this mech from the mountains, even though this has only 6 hit points. It should be pretty cost effective for me. Oh, can I put my CO in here? Yes. Let's do that. Because then I'll take less damage from this. And my artillery will be in the CO zone, so it'll get extra defense. And because I moved this infantry here on the mountains, that means this mech... Oh wait, it actually can still hit me. Shoot. Oh well. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to attack this guy. Boom, killed it. Awesome. Okay, I feel like I'm almost back in control of the map, actually. His two key units here are very badly injured. He has two mechs coming in. This mech is going to be annoying, but this mech is... So what I think is going to happen is this mech is going to come over here and attack my artillery, which is going to do a lot, and then probably this tank is going to finish it off. This medium tank might move back to this city or this city to try and heal, and then this mech will probably come up here and destroy my infantry. That's what I'm expecting. Build another infantry here. Infantry are very important. Oh. Interesting. He sent the tank back. Okay, that did something very different from what I was expecting it to do. He sent this tank back to repair, and he sent this down to kill my infantry that was here, and then he brought that mech over there, then moved that up and built that. Okay. Okay. So, now what do I want to do? I'm actually going to move this here, hopefully heal it. I need to take this out because it's being... No, you know what? If I do that, then this mech is going to move up here. Will I actually kill it? No, I won't actually. No, okay, it doesn't matter. So, what I'm thinking is if I go here, I'll knock this mech down to 2 hit points, which means it'll be pretty much inconsequential, but then he can just move it out of the way, and then move this mech up to get a fully healed attack on my tank, which will probably be down to like 8, maybe even 7 hit points after attacking this mech. Ooh boy, this is kind of tough actually. Alright, well first things first, I'm going to cap this city. I'm going to heal up this mech. And I want to move my tank out of this guy's range. Move this right here. Then I'm going to build another tank, and that's going to do it for my turn. Alright. Ooh. Yikes! Them tanks are fast, yo. Okay. Let's cap that. Oh man, this mech is pretty much done for, I think. Because this mech has 9, this mech has 5, even though it's on the city. Wow, cities actually give less defense than woods. I thought cities gave more than that. I guess factories give 3. And I thought woods only gave 2. Whatever. Maybe that was in Advance Wars 2. So here, I can do that. I have more hit points, so this will be cost effective. We're both in the mountains, so it kind of cancels out. Then we can do that. So here's the thing. This 9 hit point mech will probably take me down to 1 hit points next turn, and then this thing can just come down and kill me. But I'm not sure. Well, what I'm going to do is nothing with this mech, and I'm going to toss out another tank because I have the money. Ah, so he joined his units together. That's not a bad idea for him. It works. I'm going to capture this now. The next turn he's going to be a fully healed mech. So this tank has only 1 hit point, so it can't do anything. This mech can't reach me. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm low on ammunition anyway, so I'm going to go here and attack him. So that kills him. That ends up... That means I'm on my city, which means I can refuel, get more ammo, and heal up my CO unit. And hopefully... Can I do this? Oh. Okay, you're not on a city, so you're inconsequential right now. You're not going to heal up, so I can do that. Okay, so that brought my CO zone up a little bit. That's really good. And I'm going to end my turn... Actually, I'll end my turn on the woods, because as we just found out, that actually has more defense stars. Gosh, I don't know if I want to do that. Oh right, I can't because I'm in infantry. Alright, you're going to wait there, because attacking him would be foolish. What should this infantry do? I guess I'll go sit here. Attacking this guy, especially in the mountains with his 4 defense stars, would be pretty dumb, so I'm just not going to do it, especially since I don't have full hit points. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to capture this city right here. I have 3 tanks. One of them is about to get healed up. We have a CO zone. Okay. So, I'm going to kill you. Then I'm going to go down and smack you in the face. That was all within the zone, so we're good. And then I could move further, but I want to keep my CO unit right there. I'll probably do better getting the first strike off on this guy. Alright, yeah, my combined max power is definitely stronger than this guy now. I think I've got the situation down here handled really well. So I just need to make sure that mech down there doesn't do anything annoying at me. Okay, so he joined his mechs together, and then that mech down there attacked me. Not a problem, not a problem. So I want to attack you. Can I kill you? Of course not. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Cool, cool. I was hoping that would kill it. Alright, so you weren't able to kill my mech, so I can do that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and join these guys together so that they become a fully healed mech. You're in the woods. Okay, I'm gonna do this to weaken him down a bit, do that, and then I'm gonna move this mech over here. So because I have all these cities, let's see, I have 97,000, what's my income? 7,000. So that's gonna bring me up to 1,600. Yep, and that'll be enough to build a medium tank. 1,600. Yeah, and I can afford to build an infantry this turn. Oh wait, but I'm gonna repair. Yep, still have enough. Okay, so we'll move this guy off. And 1,200, medium tank. I basically win the game. There's nothing he can do now. And he was not able to interrupt my cap, so that seals the game. We're gonna win now. Now it's just a game of cleanup. Alright, I want to keep my CO unit on the... oh, my power is actually ready. I'm gonna save it. I don't think I'm gonna use it... Not now, anyway. You know what? I think I'm going to use it next turn, just because I can. I want to show you. People who haven't seen this game before and are watching. Okay, so since this is a power that refills my hit points, I want to attack with any units I can that have not yet been damaged. Alright, so CO power. We have to tend to the wounded. Alright, so that's going to add, that's going to heal all of our units by 3, and it also makes all of our units get the boost from the CO, which is the 2 defense stars. Really nice. So now a bunch of my stuff is healed up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill you, I'm going to head down here and attack you, so now I'm blocking his factory. Can't quite win this turn. Just need to clean up that last recon. Okay. And kill you. We win! Alright, cool. Attend to the wounded. He just said that. Alright, I think I played that one slightly better than the last one. So now we're moving on to Dual River. So, I'm gonna go here. Alright, so I just thought of something. That's that. Okay, so Penny, the CO that we had before for the AI on the first map, since she's a weather-based CO, I think it's only fair that when I go to set up the weather in the game, I set it up so that it is just random weather, because otherwise she doesn't really get much of an effect. And same for Lynn, because she works best in Fog of War. So I think if Lynn ever gets picked, I'm going to make the map played with Fog. So that's going to be a rule from now on. It's a shame that the AI got Penny before that. I was thinking about that, but now I'm going to do it. So anyway, let's pick our CO for the next map. It's going to be Isabella. Alright. So that's our CO. Go ahead and choose her. Alright. And remove her from the list. And our opponents is going to be Brenner. We just played Brenner. His defense is pretty good. Pretty good. Whoops. Wrong button there. And this. Okay. So you're going to be Brenner. Alright, Isabella versus Brenner. Let's go! Alright, neither of these guys, or neither of these COs, have any conditions I need to set, so let's do that. Okay, so Isabella, she's a new CO. She's okay. Her CO zone is 2, so it starts off decently. It boosts every single unit in the game, which is really nice, but it's only a 10% boost to attack and defense. So, it's okay. It does the same thing as what Tabitha does, except weaker, but the CO zone starts at 2 and it can go up to 4, unlike Tabitha, which starts at 0 and goes up to 2 at max. So you can have a big clump of units that have this boost. And then her CO power, it boosts mobility for all units by 2, which is really good. And indirect attack range by 2, which means artilleries can shoot 2 squares further, and other indirect units such as rockets and missiles. And then we saw Brenner in the last match. So this is pretty good. Alright, so let's see. This is a very tiny map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 by 8. Okay, so the big battle here is going to be for the center area. Since my factory is here, it's clear that the idea is that I'm going to capture these 2 buildings, and the AI is going to try to capture these. One outlying thing I see here is that the AI has an extra city, whereas I do not. Otherwise, this is a completely mirrored map as far as I can tell. So these plains tiles that look different, they're still plains tiles, they act the same. Okay. Not going to be a lot of income on this map. I imagine my opponent's going to do a bike. That's what I'll do too. Okay, he built an infantry. So I'm going to go ahead and capture this. And he won't be able to do anything about that. I'm actually going to build... Do I want to recon? I think I do, because it's really fast, and I think the way I'm going to win this map is if I'm going to get down here and prevent my opponent from capturing these 2 cities that I currently own. And next turn, I expect him to build a tank. If not a tank, then he'll be saving up for like a medium tank, which would suck a lot if he got that. I'm actually going to build an infantry myself now, because I want to start saving up. There's the tank, okay. So, what do I want to do? I want to go down here and attack this infantry, because that way this tank won't be able to come through here, because my recon is actually blocking it off. Now these 2 infantry are kind of weak. I'm going to go and capture this. It's going to take 3 turns instead of 2 because he attacked me, but whatever. Alright, let's go with the tank, and then I'm going to try to save up. Oh, there's the CO. Okay, that's what I'm planning to do with mine. Okay. This is tough, because I really want to stop my opponent's infantry and stuff from coming in here. I don't really have a way to do that. If I kill you, then I can actually go down here and block you. It's worth foregoing the cap for now to do that. So here's the good deal about this. This is in the way. This tank can probably kill it, but then it won't be able to move in, and then this will be here. And otherwise he'd have to move it out of the way before moving this in to kill me. So that means either way, this tank is not going to be able to get in here. So I'm actually going to move my tank down onto this city. So hopefully no matter where it moves, I should be able to get the first strike on it, which will be really nice. And then I'll just build an infantry to continue my capture game. Alright, so he killed it, and then he went up. Okay, so he blocked himself off there. Smart. Alright. Well, I'm going to capture this. We're going to go here. And this tank... I'm going to go up here. No, What I'm thinking is I'd like to keep my tank safe from my opponent's tank, which would necessitate me going either up here or over here, or in any of these other spaces that aren't red. I can't go onto the river tile with a tank. But at the same time I want to stop this infantry from capturing. Okay, so this infantry will be able to move next turn. It should go down and be able to hit that infantry, but the thing is, it's possible this infantry goes and tries to capture this, and then he puts the tank right here. And if I had moved my tank out of the way, then I won't... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, I'd still be able to get to it from there, actually, so it's fine. And let's build an artillery, because my CO likes indirect units. Okay, so he actually moved his tank back. Me like. Okay. I'm gonna cap that. Going to attack you from here. Okay. So now you're... Shoot. I really do not want this tank to get the first strike on me. So I guess I gotta leave my tank up in the safe spot here. For now, it's doing a good job of zoning out this tank. It's not coming in here because it's afraid of getting the first strike also. So, I'll just build another infantry. I think I might actually save up for a medium tank. Ooh, see? See? It just did that. So now I can go down and attack this if I want. Oh, smart. So what the AI has just done here is you can see I could go down here and stop the cap, or I could go down here and attack his tank and get the first strike, but then this mech right here, if I were to go here and attack him, then he could come up here and get a first strike with his mech on me. However, I think there's something I can do here. So let's do that, so I can get the first strike, and then I can move right here. Now this tank will probably move away, and then that mech can come in here, and then he'll also get the capture. But it's okay, because I'm going to move my artillery in range, and I just captured his city. I might need another tank. Oh, hey, Venture the bus. Alright, so I think I might need another tank here, because this guy is going to come in and attack me. He can only attack me from this space right here, because these two are filled, and this is a river. He has no one who can actually make it to that space. So he's only going to get an attack off with this mech. And ideally this artillery will get a good hit on something. I think I'm going to need another tank, because my current tank is about to go down a lot. But the thing is, I want to save up for a medium tank or something really big. Or maybe even a rockets. That'd be pretty good. In fact, that'd be really good as Isabella. If I were to use my CO power with rockets, which this thing has a much larger range than the artillery does, and it's stronger. If I were to use that, I could probably hit the entire map with it. With my CO power. Exactly, nukes. I could probably hit the entire map, but I'm going to build a tank for now. Okay. Ooh, and he built a tank also. So, here comes the good news. He left his tank in range of my artillery. He's dead. Alright, so... this mech is here. That's a big problem, because he can come over here and hit me if I don't move. This artillery is on this city. Alright, I'm gonna get the first strike on this mech and kill it. Cool. So, despite what the animations look like, the way this game works is when you do an attack, you do your damage first, so you do 55, and then you'll have an infantry that's worth only 5 hit points, giving you a counterattack. They don't actually attack at the same time. It's you attack, and then they go down, and then they counterattack, and then you go down a little bit. Which means getting the first strike on the enemy is a much better proposition than otherwise. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right here. This is suicide for this infantry right here, but I really want to take this guy down a little bit. And then this guy will... Oh, nice. So one thing about the river, it gives you 0 defense stars, as opposed to this city right here, which gives you 2, and then I'm 1 hit point above, which means this is going to be a very cost-effective trade right here. Pow. And then I'm going to get healed up next turn. Also means that that mech cannot hit my tank. I'm trying to think. It looks like there's no way for them to take out either of these infantry, because even if like this guy and this guy were both to try to gang up on this guy, they wouldn't be able to kill it. What I don't want is this tank coming in and killing my tank. I could move my tank up there. So my CO zone is currently 3, so 1, 2, 3. So it would cover these 2 guys. Yeah. This guy's going to be... You know what, I think it's fine to actually move it up to heal, because I have this tank coming in, and also it's a level 1 tank because it's killed something. You can see the Roman numeral on the lower left of its sprite. That means it's going to do 10% extra damage. Every time a unit kills another unit in this game, they gain a rank up to Veteran, which is, it goes rank 1, rank 2, and then Veteran. And you can see up here the level. When you put your CO inside of a unit, it automatically becomes a Veteran. And then artillery here is level 1. Freshly made units are, don't have anything. They get a little boost, which is nice. So what I'm actually going to do is I am going to move this up here. There's... This guy could come over and hit my artillery, but he only has 1 HP. That won't really do anything. This tank here is safe from that tank. I'm going to heal up. My artillery can shoot on a couple things. I'm just going to build another infantry, and we're going to save up for either a medium tank or rockets next turn. Well, not maybe not next turn necessarily. Okay, so he inserted his CO, and then left it in range. That won't kill it. Darn. Will that kill it? Might. Darn. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. I'm going to move my CO unit down here and get the first strike. Okay, I think that was worth it. I still have another tank here. There's a couple of mechs coming in, but infantry can deal with mechs okay. They're a little bit stronger than infantry mechs are, but this is being a very cost-effective artillery right now, by the way. Let's see, you can definitely reach that. You can reach that. You're probably in repair mode, though. I don't know if you move in this game. Okay. So this mech is a huge threat, but if I get the first strike on it with my tank, ooh, I can use my CO power. Not going to yet, though. So this guy is not much of a threat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this here. Yeah, I'm not going to use the power. I'm going to move this right here. Move this right here. So that way I block off my CO unit and my artillery from that tank. This mech shouldn't be able to kill my tank on the city with only 2 hit points. So I'm also getting a defense boost. And then with this infantry, there's can I kill that? Nah, that's not worth it, because then this will just come up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and try to capture this. I'm probably not going to get it, but it'll be a good diversion. I have a good amount of money now. I am going to save up for the rockets, and then I'm going to try to move it into position and use my CO power, which will be super awesome. Even just with my artillery, it'll be pretty good. Yeah, okay, so he wasn't able to kill my tank, but he did go for it. Alright, now what? Okay, let's do that. The AI is not doing a good job of keeping its units out of range of my indirects right now. That is a veteran artillery. Nice. Okay, now this mech is here, so I kind of want to move this guy away. I'm not going to use that. I want to take this guy and kill him off the city, then he'll get healed up next turn. Gosh, I could attack this recon, but then that mech will get the first strike on my tank, so I'm just going to move it back. And then I'll move down here to stop him from preventing my capture, actually. Do that. I could afford a medium tank, but we want the rockets. Yes, we do. I think at this point, we have most of the map controlled. Just do that. Next turn I'll be able to finish that off, that capture. Always attack with your indirects first, because now I can do that. So now he's pretty useless. Still gonna keep my CO unit there for now. He can't reach my tank from there. You're gonna stay right there. I'll put you on the city, I'll just make you wait. And then I'll send you over there, and we have enough for rockets. So next turn, I'm gonna move this as far as I can over. It has 5 mobility. Tire A though, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, so I can move it to this square right here. And then I should be able to hit pretty much the entire map with it. And that'll be awesome. Alright, so he did sort of interrupt my cap there. That's fine. It does not matter to me in the slightest. Oh, I can't hit anything. That's fine. I'm going to attack you. Then attack you. Now attack you. Now go there. I'm going to bring you up here. Attack you. Alright, this is going to be awesome. Alright, ready? Next turn, we're gonna do it. And he builds a recon. Okay. CO power. Let's use that. So, in previous Advance Wars games, using your CO power gives all of your units a passive 10% boost to attack and defense. I don't know if that's true in this one, or if it's just the benefit of not having to worry about the CO zone. So as you can see, I can shoot the entire map with this rocket. Oh, except for the HQ, and of course my minimum range of 2. So you see this recon all the way across the map. Let's nuke it. Pow! Yep. Oh, and same for this artillery. It can shoot most of the map. So I'll kill that. Just for fun. Ah, I'm 1 turn away from capturing that city. Oh well, it doesn't matter. And then we'll kill you. And we get the win. So I was right. Keeping the opponent from capturing the center. Next I'm going to remember how to cook. Keeping the opponent from capturing the center is how I won that map. Cool. Alright, next we have Cross Paths. Ooh, this is a pre-deploy map. Oh yeah, I actually played this one the other day. So let's do that. Let's go to the random thing picker. You know what, actually, I'm gonna skip this map. Because I played this map, it's a pre-deploy map, it just starts you with 4 units. And the idea is that you bring your 1 infantry down, you capture your opponent's HQ, and you win. It's super easy, COs have no bearing on this whatsoever. So I'm gonna actually skip that one and go to chessboard, because it's kind of a boring map, to be honest. I played it actually yesterday. Alright, chessboard. This is an interesting looking map. It has a bunch of crap on it. So, this... interesting. It's got ports, it's got airports, it's got radars, and it's got comm towers. So because it has radars, those specifically are used to increase vision in Fog of War, so I'm actually going to enable fog for this one. Anyway, let's pick RCO. We're playing Penny. Hooray! So I'll enable weather. As for the opponent, the AI is going to be playing Waylon. Okay. Here we go. So I'm Penny, you're Waylon. Alright, so we're going to turn on fog, and I'm going to turn condition to random. Alright. Looks good. Let's do it. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I think we're good. Let's just go. Okay, so this is what Fog of War looks like. Definitely an interesting thing to have. Okay. Now, let's check this out. So Socom Towers, what they do is once you capture one, it boosts all of your units' attack and defense by 10%. They kind of mean nothing because my opponent also has 2 Socom Towers, so it just means that everyone's a little bit stronger and a little bit more defensive. Landers. These guys are transport units. They specifically can carry 2 units, 2 ground units, and then you can drive them on the ocean, and then you can unload them either at a port or on a beach. There are no beaches at all on this map, which means the only way to get my landers to anywhere useful is to bring them to my opponent's port. But since this is a pre-deployed map, we can know for sure that my opponent also has 2 landers, and there's only 1 space here, so we can't even move our landers through each other. This is a poor design already, but oh well. Alright, so we each have 1 factory, 1 airport, and 2 regular ports. And the income is 1100. Yeah. So I think the way I'm going to win this map is I'm going to move my landers up to prevent his landers or any other units from coming down. And I'm going to try to save up for a battleship, because those are a really powerful indirect unit and they can actually attack after they move, which is just wonderful. So if I do that, I'll be able to attack my opponent all over. That'd be really nice. So I'm actually going to move all of my infantry up into the mountains, because they get the best defense up there, and when you move infantry into the mountains, they get +3 to their vision, which means they can see up to 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is nice. I can see a lot of my enemy's stuff. So I know this entire front row is infantry, because this is a mirrored map. I assume, anyway. Gonna move this guy into the forest, because forests are hiding places in Fog of War, which means they won't be able to see me. They'll have to spot me first by moving a unit next to me and ending their turn. If I go for the first strike with my bike here, it's not going to work out too well, so I'm going to move these guys up into the forest. Okay. So I'm just using my landers for... oh. There we go. Alright. Forgot to move my chat back up where I can see it. Alright, now what do I want to do? I have 1100 income to blow. Ah, stupid controller. So it might be nice to build a battlecopter. Those are really strong. But I also don't want to deal with my opponent's battlecopter, which would mean an anti-air might be good. So I don't know if my opponent is going to build a battlecopter or an anti-air or what. Come on, controller. There we go. I'm not too used to the AI in this game. In Advance Wars 2, which is another one that I've played a lot, the opponent really likes to build battlecopters. You know what? I'm actually going to go for... I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go for the anti-air, because anti-air are very effective against infantry units, and they can also kill battlecopters, obviously. They're anti-air. So if my opponent builds a battlecopter... that might have been a bad move. Okay, so... if my opponent builds a battlecopter, I'll be good to go with this anti-air. You gotta go, Adventure Man? Alright, don't let that battery die, yo. Don't let it die. I'm going to kill this infantry. I'm going to go up here. Man, this game likes to lag on the emulator during Fog of War when you're moving. So yeah, moving into the mountains probably wasn't actually the best idea, because now they got a bunch of first strikes on me. There's plains and woods in here. So some of them are getting some defense, but the ones on the plains are not. So this might actually be cost effective. We ended up at the same amount. Yeah, I think that's fine. It ends up tying us. Stupid controller, my gosh. Alright, what I'd like to do is move this guy into this mountain to get the first strike on him, because this guy is not going to be too good. But I think what I'm going to have to do in the end is some of that and some of that. Cool. I should have probably not moved these guys into the mountains. I'm realizing now that this was a pretty bad idea. Let's build that battlecopter. In fact, if I built a duster... Well, it's too late now. I really want to get that battleship, that's for sure. So I'm going to move up here. Nice. These guys are not going to be bad either for, I guess, scouting a little bit. So now there's no way they can move their landers down here. I wonder what he's doing with his landers. Alright, so my CO zone doesn't do anything special. I just need to try to get it full and then use my power, and then I won't be affected. I think I'll probably try to put my CO inside this battlecopter? Maybe? I'm not going to build anything else this turn because I want to try to save up, like I said. Can this kill? Yes. Yes, it can. Alright, I'm going to attack you from the wood first because you have better defense stars. That was not a very good trade, actually. Ooh. Oh, builds a flare, and there's a transport copter. Interesting. The lag. Stupid emulators. Oh well. Oh. There they are. There they both are. Neither of them can really escape now. I think I'll try to move my lander onto this port next turn. If he doesn't build anything, he probably won't. I don't know. Nothing I have can deal with this flare except for my copter. So we're going to go ahead and attack it. I'm going to get the first strike from the mountains. It was a bad idea, very bad idea, to let these guys stay on the mountains. I'm going to send this guy into the forest. You can kill that. And I'm going to move these guys on the mountains so I can see more. I'm going to move you into the woods, and then next turn I'm going to try to maybe capture one of these buildings. It's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Now, what do I want to build? I don't think there's anything useful to build in a port until I get a battleship. Carrier would also be useful, but that costs a little bit more. So, this thing is good because it can shoot down air units that come next to it, which is never going to happen because I only have a ring around the outside. But this thing can produce seaplanes, which are really pretty good air units. Might build that duster. Man, Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to build a flare of my own. There's a reason my opponent built a flare. I'm going to just end my turn. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so what rain does is I think it reduces your visibility by 1. And then this is a sandstorm. This reduces your firepower by 30%. Which is an interesting conundrum. So, look, an anti-air. I can do nothing against that. Uh-oh. I'm gonna move you into this wood. A flare, what you can do with this is you can shoot a flare within a certain range. And it can light up hidden spots, including these hiding spots like woods and stuff. I'm gonna move you down here. Oh, actually... Ooh, a duster, a duster, a duster. I'm glad I spotted that. Pow! He's now useless. Yes! Good. Now I'm gonna go up here, capture that city. It's probably not gonna work, but it's fine. I'm gonna keep this lander right here to block you in. So now there's actually no way my opponent can build more C units. So I don't need to worry about this other lander getting around. Can't quite afford the battleship. So I'm going to build a tank to deal with this anti-air right here. And end the turn. Ooh. Ah. Ugh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's use the flare, though. And... yeah, right there is good. I want to see... nothing. My opponent has nothing there. Okay. That lander is still in one of these two spaces. I don't care. You know what would be so awesome? I'm going to forego this capture and start capping his airport. So what that's going to do is, now I'm going to block this off. I don't know if this has anything in it. If it does, it would be nice to shoot it down with the anti-air, but I really don't care that much. And these two guys are in the woods, so that means they'd actually have to spot me before they can kill me. Okay. Let's do that, and that. Move this guy into the woods. Gonna move my tank over here. I'll put him on the radar, because that's technically a hiding spot as well. And then, since I'm pushing in from the west to the east, I'm going to build the battleship on this port, bring it over here. I don't think I'll have enough money to... ooh, it's sandstorming again. I don't know if I'll have enough money to load my CO in. Ooh, that anti-air just spotted a bunch of crap it doesn't like. Yeah, CO, POW, left me with nothing, but that's fine. Ah, my minimum range. You know what can you do? There's no weather right now. Alright, I'm just gonna move up. Alright, let's see what's over there. Alright, so, I think I win. There's nothing else to it. I just captured his airport. He can no longer create air units, which means I'm going to have complete dominance in the air. I also have a battleship, which is gonna go around wrecking face. Now I'm going to attack that, kill it, just cuz. I'm gonna move you onto here. Why not? I'll tell it to capture. Okay. So now I'm capturing the HQ, which is a win condition of its own. But I don't really care about that. I'm gonna move over here. I'm really only doing the HQ capturing as a diversion, because this infantry, or maybe something over here probably, is going to say, oh crap, he's capturing my HQ, and then he's going to come down and kill me, which means that he won't be spending his time firing on something else, which is nice. So this guy is actually blocked off my airport. Oh, and I have no money, because I put my CO into my, oh come on dude, into my battleship. Okay. go here so I can fire on you, because, no, dude. How much money do I have? 1,200. That's enough for a medium tank. Alright, I'm gonna fire on you. Then you can attack him. I guess I'll do there. There might be something in those woods. Nothing. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good intel, at least, if nothing else. Alright, I'm gonna capture. Then I'll do that. Kill that. Very nice. Now, I didn't think about this, but my CO zone isn't going very far into the actual battlefield. Because, I did not... it's in the sea. It's not very good. Well, the good thing about this, because he's on there and I'm on here and I've locked down his ports, that means he cannot... Yeah, he cannot build any submarines, which is pretty much the only thing that can reliably kill a battleship. So I'm pretty good to go. I'm just going to build another anti-air to hopefully kill that duster, because he's being annoying. Oh, a war tank. Hello. Alright, I'm going to kill you. You're dead. Alright, so now I'm going to fire on you. I should probably moved up one more just to see the city, but that's okay. I'm going to attack you. And then this guy's actually out of flares, so I'll just attack with him. He's about the same attack power as a recon unit. Alright, so I just captured this Socom Tower, which means I am now actually 20% stronger than my opponent, because I get the 10% boost from it, and he loses the 10% boost from it. Awesome. Alright, now I don't see anything else here. If I move this anti-air here, there will definitely be something in this factory. But this war tank will be able to see it if there's something there. And then it'll be able to come out and kill me. So, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to move this way, which means I get... Oh, hi! Which means I get vision. Okay. I think battlecopters can deal with war tanks okay, but I'd really like to build a bomber. So I'm going to build a battlecopter right here, because it's kind of relatively cheap. This thing won't be able to do much against it. It does see me, because this bike is here. But hopefully next turn I can afford a bomber. Let's see, I have 8,000. How much does a bomber cost again? 20,000. And I'm making 13, so yeah, I'll be able to afford it. As long as I don't build anything else. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'll have like 100 extra. But this guy's going to heal next turn. I don't think it'll be enough to make me not have it. Oh, well, there goes the HQ cap, whatever, it doesn't matter. I was never expecting to actually get that. Okay, so I do have enough money. Oh, the lag. Pow. Nice. Nice. Oh, I said it. But I can't use the command. You're gonna get captured. You're gonna stay there, you're gonna stay there. There's really nothing I can really use this anti-air for. I can't go here because there's definitely something here. Okay, kill you. And kill you. You go back on the HQ. So Socom Towers and radars actually will not resupply you. Neither will ports or airports resupply ground units. You have to put them on a city, a factory, or the HQ. So I'm going to put him on the HQ to give him some more flares he can use. As for this infantry, he's only got 2 hit points. I'm going to use him to scout. Now I could try to cap his HQ with this bike, but this guy will definitely interrupt that. So I shouldn't have moved this lander, because I could try to capture his port, but whatever, I'll just capture this city. Doesn't matter. Now I'm going to move this guy out of sight. Got an anti-air Okay, that's very good to know. So I'm gonna lose my, that battlecopter. It turns out. Let's build a not a fighter, a bomber. And yeah, I could afford an infantry, but we're not gonna do that. Yeah, ooh, interesting. He actually wasn't able to kill my anti-airs. Normally one-shot battlecopters. Well, cool. I'm gonna get the first strike with a bomber on this anti-air, which is very, very nice. Going to get the capture on that. Now I'm just gonna properly box this in, move this guy over here and start that capture. Do that. Gonna move this guy into... I'll move him over here. He doesn't need to be in the woods. Move these two up to support the battle. Okay. And this battlecopter is pretty much useless now. I want to try to get vision, but this is a good attack target. Alright, I'm gonna try to move around like this. Okay. Another anti-air is sitting right there. So if I kill this guy... Okay, I couldn't kill him. That sucks. Which means I'm still being spotted. I'm in the woods, so I otherwise wouldn't have been, but... So, anti-airs. The best thing to do with anti-airs is to build tanks. But this factory is the only place I can build those, and they're going to take forever to get all the way around. So I think I'll probably leave it up to the battleship. And also this bomber. You know what? He's going to move this out of the way and then shoot at my bomber. This tank and this anti-air should be able to deal with that okay, as long as this continues dealing with the war tank. Duster isn't going to be very good against vehicular units. Dusters are really good against infantry, and they're really, really fast. I think I'd like to build another bomber, honestly. Battlecopter might be okay, but I don't know. What's my current income? 1,500? I'll build a medium tank. Even though it won't get there until later, I think it's going to be the most useful. Oh, of course he could see me because I'm on his property. Oh well. So, looks like he did not attack my bomber. Flare time. Let's see everything you've got. Good to know. Alright. Let's take that out. Awesome. This anti-air is a problem. Can I reach it? I can. Pow. I'm gonna go around like this before I capture so I can see what's in that forest. Nothing. Good, so that means I can attack. Actually, I'm out of ammo. Gosh darn it, that doesn't happen often. Alright, so I'll get the first strike on you. I'll go ahead and kill you. Do that just as a diversion, I guess. Okay. Now, let's do a battlecopter. Teehee. Okay. Now, this guy is not very good against a tank. Let's move over here so I can see you. Oops. Actually, can you do that? No, you can't. Of course not. Alright, you move over here. Then you move over here. And now, I have 3 units on each side, so I'm going to forego this cap and start capturing the HQ, because I'm not going to be able to kill these landers. Not anytime soon, anyway. Actually, I'm going to go down here. No, I'm not. I want to be able to fire on you. You're 3 to 5? Oh, interesting. Well, anyway. I can fire on you, but the most important thing here is staying on top of that factory. I don't think my... Yeah, it tells me, actually. My opponent only has 2 units left. which are those two landers. So let's build a bomber, I guess. He'll almost definitely build something on that port. No, he didn't. Why? I guess it's given up. Whatever. We win. Capture the HQ. Not bad. Hey, Mr. Bear. I always try to read that with R's. Rerun. We won. We won. It's not so hard to say. Why is it so hard for me to say it? Okay. Next, we're going to actually skip High Plains, because that's another pre-deploy map very similar to this one, so I'm going to skip that one, actually. So, Giraffe map. Let's do that. And let's go to the random thing picker. Alright. So, what is RCO? Tasha. Very good. So I'll go ahead and select Tasha on here. Tasha. And remove her from the list. And for the AI, Will. Alright. I'm pretty sure that Will is one of the weaker COs in the game. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, let's turn off the fog, turn the condition back to clear, and off we go. It's probably not loud enough for you guys to hear the awesome music, actually. I would turn it up, but whatever. Alright, so Tasha and Will are both new COs for us. Let's go ahead and check them out. So Tasha, she specializes in air units, as you can see. I don't think there were any airports here, which sucks, but there is a port, and if I can get enough money to build the most expensive unit in the game, a carrier. Is that the most expensive? Yeah. Well, yeah, it is the most expensive. The carrier has seaplanes in it, which is an air unit. Which is really nice. Now, that begs the question of why we have missiles, because these are anti-air units. Are there airports? No? I don't see any airports at all, not even uncaptured ones. Alright, well, let's see. What do we want to do here? I could try to capture this western island, but it's closer to the enemy by far. What I'd have to do is, you're on the sea, so I'd have to move you to the port, build an infantry here, and load you into the gunboat. Because gunboats can carry one foot soldier, either an infantry or a mech, but not a bike. And then I'd have to ferry it all the way around. Whereas my opponent would only have to move up to this shoal, build an infantry, and the next turn build it up there. And then you have 7 mobility, so you definitely get up there first. So, oh, and there's a battleship here, so I think there isn't really a way for me to capture this island. There's cruisers and subs on the field already. That's tough. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, man. Turn 1, they can reach that factory, in their attacks anyway. They can't get onto it, but both of these units right here can attack any unit that's on that factory. I really want to cap that factory. I guess I'd also like to capture this. I have a much better chance at capturing this. Man, the fact that I don't have any shoals, because this gunboat isn't on a shoal, I can't load an infantry into it. This is stupid. Whatever. Okay, I'll move you there, build an infantry, put it in there, and then I'll move him over next turn. Yeah, the lander won't do much. I'm actually going to move him down to this beach right here, and then maybe next turn I can load some stuff into him. I don't know. So, he can attack that city. He can reach that city. Stupid tank. But he can, right? Okay, so since there's no fog of war on this map, a flare is basically just a glorified recon. So I'm actually going to place him onto this city so that he's within the range of the tank. and then I'm going to place this artillery one space outside of his range, and if he takes the bait and comes up and attacks him, then I'll have an artillery at the ready, as well as a tank ready to get the first strike on him, so I doubt he'll do it. That was the safe spot, right? Yeah. Okay, now... I'm going to take the submarine and bring him down here. I'm going to dive. When your submarine dives, it acts like fog of war. Your opponent actually can't see it. So that's really nice. I'm going to try to use that to take out his battleship. So I really need to get rid of that. I guess I'll send this cruiser down too. Cruisers are basically used to get rid of submarines. No idea why they're so good against submarines. This guy, I guess I'll just move down, get him into a position so that he can attack stuff. I'm going to bring this guy down to support the capture of the east here in case he sends anything over. In fact, he'll almost definitely send his submarine this way because I put my battleship here. I'm going to send my cruiser with my battleship, actually. That was a mistake on my part. But anyway, I'm going to build a bike to capture these other land-based cities. I'm going to have to fight for... Oh, God. You know what? I made a mistake. I made some big mistakes here. So I completely forgot. I didn't consider the battleship would be able to come here and attack my tank. If I do it from there, I'll get more defense. Actually kind of screws up my plan. I'm gonna reload the map. I'm gonna take the loss on that one, technically. Okay, so what is your attack range, Mr. Battleship? You can attack that beach right there, so I'm gonna move you here instead of there. Move you there. And then you can attack there. You can't attack there. Move you right there. So yeah, I'm gonna move you down. Gonna move you down. Gonna bring my cruiser with. Set you over there. Bring you down. I'm actually not gonna dive because when you dive, you actually use more gas, which is a big deal. Do that, and do that. And for future reference, an important thing to do is I need to build a rig, and then I need to build either like one of these three spaces, a temporary port, which then my sub can go on there to heal and refuel and stuff. Which is very important. Okay, so he sent his sub over to the left. I saw it dive. Alright. So, he took the bait. I don't like this battleship being here. I'm going to go here and dive. Because I do not want to be caught out by that cruiser. If it stays there, it's actually going to block me off because submarines can't move through beach tiles, only through the ocean. So this is kind of a choke point right here. I don't understand what the AI is doing. Oh, it's probably going to load this infantry into this lander, and then maybe also the artillery, and move it over here, is what I'm guessing, to capture these important spaces. Speaking of which, I'm going to load you over here, and they knew that I wouldn't be able to load out. Man. Okay, so I'm going to attack you. I'm going to bring you onto this shoal right here. I keep on saying shoal, it's beaches in this game. 1 and 2, and maybe even Dual Strike. It's called a shoal instead of a beach, which, I mean, it's just another word for beach, but whatever. Makes more sense to call it a beach, I suppose. Alright, so I'm going to destroy you. It's actually pretty much safe to do this. Won't kill you, but I'm at the advantage there. My opponent doesn't have any other units that can kill me. This is the only danger. I don't know what it's going to attack. If it were me, I'd probably attack the artillery, but it might actually attack the missile because it's worth more. It's worth more in cash, so the AI might see that and think it's more of a cost-effective trade Or it's not even a trade, it might just a more cost-effective attack because it's indirect. And it might go for that, which I would actually prefer, because unless my opponent builds a cruiser, that thing is not going to come in handy at all. But I mean, not a cruiser, a carrier. I definitely want to build a carrier, because I'm Tasha. Missiles are going to be a pain, though. I'll just leave you right here, and you capture that. Alright. I kind of got to get rid of this battleship before I try to move the rig down here, because if my rig gets attacked, it's the same as capturing. It takes 20 hit points, so to speak, to build the temporary port, and if it gets attacked while it's building, it's like interrupting a capture. It doesn't work. So I'm going to wait to build the rig. For now, I'm going to build a bike, and I'm thinking a tank. Okay. No, he spotted me. Dang. He sunk my sub. How much money do I have? Wow. Why? Is that really how much income I have? Holy crap. I lose. That's it. I lose. I lose. You know why? Because this battleship is not going to get killed now. Because he spotted my submarine. And then he killed it with his own sub and his cruiser. Dumb freaking luck. Because this guy decided to move right here to attack my artillery. And I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is the fact that he moved, by dumb luck, right next to my submarine that he could not see, by the way. And because he was able to see me, this cruiser was able to come over and just destroy it in one turn. As well as his sub, which is right here, but it doesn't matter. And because I have such low income, unless I can... Nah, he was smart to keep his battleship out of range of mine. The only other thing I could possibly do is try to kill it with my own battleship, but because I sent it over this way, there's no way... So, the reason why I think I lose now is because this battleship is perfectly healthy. It has 5 more shots. It's going to completely decimate all of my land units over here. It's probably going to continue moving up and start shooting on my stuff that I build in my factory, which is going to drain my resources even harder. This is hard. Okay, I am going to restart. I think I've lost this one. This sucks. This one's tough. I knew it would be because it started pre-deployed with all these high-level units with the battleships and the subs and everything. Oh boy. I might just send all 3 of these guys, all of my navy, down to the left and down south. Because I'd like my cruiser in case this thing comes around. I'd like my sub to kill this guy, and I'd like my battleship to kill this guy. This guy can attack, but he's not very strong, and he only has 1 ammo. And then I'll just send my gunboat and lander over here to, like, capture this stuff and what have you. So I'm going to move you here, I'm going to move you here, I'll move you here, then I move these guys in line so they can't be attacked. I'm just going to leave this missile right here this time, it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to dive early, because I get the feeling maybe the AI saw where I moved my submarine to before I dove it, so it kind of memorized, oh, it was sitting right here, so he moved his battleship there on purpose. I don't know if the AI does that. It might, though. So I'm going to dive early and see what happens. Alright, so now I need an infantry here to go in there, and a bike here to capture these cities. Okay, so it looks like the AI will always take the bait. A flare is actually worth less than a tank. I'm going to do that. Now this guy can attack all over the place. so it's probably not even worth thinking about. Just do that. Move you here. Load you up to there. Bring you over there. You just wait around. Okay, so just for safety, this battleship can attack this city, but not that city. So I'm going to go here to make sure he doesn't interrupt my capture. Now I've got to keep my battleship out of range of his battleship, or else he will certainly attack it. Now I'm going to move here. Cruisers also can't move on beaches, so he'd have to move up here to be able to see me. I just hope that, you know, it's kind of RNG really. I just hope that this battleship doesn't move here or move past me to shoot at whatever he wants to shoot at. I'm going to keep my cruiser out of his range too, because I'm going to need that to kill his submarine. So yeah. This flare will probably go and attack my artillery. But I'm going to leave this flare here and hope that it goes for the kill, because I think the AI really likes destroying units rather than leaving them sitting around. Next, what do I want to build this turn? I think I'll build another bike to cap this city right here. And then, yeah, I'll do like I did last time. I'll build a tank, because that's useful in the ground battle. Good. Oh. So now there's nothing that can possibly see my sub. Oh, I just noticed his sub was over here. Okay. It's good to know. Let's drop off right here. He'll probably die. But if my opponent's sub is actually over there, then I don't need my cruiser. Alright, so my opponent's battleship is down. It's down for the count. I'll attack that, and I'm actually going to move my cruiser over here. I guess I'll move it onto there, it'll get a refuel. I think it was around here, in one of these 4 spaces, his sub. So how far do they move? 6. Assuming it's like here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can attack either one, it doesn't matter. Alright, so aside from the submarine going to the right, everything has gone my way this time. I got his battleship down. My opponent took the bait with their tank. It's very, very good stuff. I'm going to go here and cap that. I'm going to go here and attack you. So it turns out my opponent did go for the artillery kill rather than the flare, which sucks, but oh well. This artillery is covering this infantry right here, so I can't just go down and attack him. I don't know what I'm going to do with this flare. I guess I'll go down here and just try to kill him. Oh well. I would like to kill this artillery. So my opponent has absolutely nothing other than the artillery that can threaten this tank, so I'm going to move just out of range, because I can't move next to it. And then next turn, hopefully I can go down and just attack it and bring it down to like nothing. AI's definitely not going to let me do that. It's going to form a wall with their infantry. This might probably try to capture, but this one's going to come over here, and this one's probably going to come over here. That's what I'm expecting. Alright, we have 7,000. Let's build another bike. So, I really want to get this factory. If I can get that factory, which I'm pretty certainly going to be able to at this point. So he did try to cap. Ooh. Yeah, there it is. There is the submarine. I think it's right here, which is actually just within my cruiser's range. Yes. Found it with my lander, and boom! Yes! Okay, so I lost a gunboat, but it did its job. It got the infantry over here. Now, factories on a little island like this, kinda useless, although there's 2 factories, which means I can produce 2 units every turn here, and the lander can hold 2 units, so I can put it here, load dudes into the lander, and then ferry it over here. That's what that's for. And then if I capture this, I can also produce stuff here. So, wow, as soon as I capture both of these bases, having the lander over here is going to be wonderful. Awesome. Okay, can you move? Yeah, move you down here. Hold on. Yeah, you can kill that. Awesome. So, now I want to move here. Oh, wait. What should I put my CO into? I think I want to build a carrier and then put my CO in there. That might be good, just because I only care about air units as this CO, and seaplanes don't have a lot of fuel, so they always have to go back and load into the carrier to get refueled. So they're always going to be near the carrier either way. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess, but the carrier costs a lot of money, which means it'll take a lot of money to load it in. Alright, well, I'm going to kill you. And then I'm going to finish off that cruiser so it can't hit me. Okay, and let's see. I've already interrupted that cap, so it's not a big deal. Oh, look, a medium tank. Uh-oh. Well, I've got sea control. I've got my battleship here. I cannot kill his artillery. Well, for now, what I'm going to do is I will move up here and just finish interrupting that cap. That way, this guy should not be able to hit me. Yes. He can hit this tank, but this tank is actually more important because it's a level 2 tank, meaning it has a larger increase to its attack and defense. This guy does not. So, it's okay. I mean, if I had to choose, I'd rather lose this guy, and I'm not even going to actually lose him. He's going to come up here. I'm on a city. I have 2 defense stars. He's going to have to attack me from the road, which gives you no defense. So it's going to be an okay trade. It's an okay trade. I'm going to build another artillery because I lost my first one, and that'll be very useful again. Oh, he put the CO in it. Which reminds me, I never actually went over what Will does. So, Will, I think, is pretty weak. He gives a 20% attack boost to direct attack ground units, which is very specific. And now my controller is being dumb again. One moment. There we go. So you can see there's not a whole lot of arrows here. That's not good. So he boosts tanks, he boosts like infantry and stuff. He boosts tanks, infantry units, anti-air, flare, recon. The fact that I bothered to read off everything that he boosts means that he doesn't boost a lot. It is a 20% boost, which is not bad, but whatever. His CO power boosts the mobility of all direct attack ground units by 2, which means it boosts still only what you see here. Recall Isabella. She boosts the mobility of all units by 2, plus increases her indirect range. I think she's better. She gives a 10%, she takes one of those attack up stars and makes it a defense star. Isabella is definitely better than Will, that's for sure. I hate this controller. Okay, thank you. So yeah, Will is not great, but this medium tank with a CO in it, very dangerous. I do not like this. Okay, well, you try to capture that base. I really need to stop this infantry. That'll be 5%. 6. Whatever. Oh my gosh, it killed me. Oh my gosh, controller. Come on, yes, I interrupted it. Okay. Okay, of course. This is what my battleship is for. Alright. Knock that down. And then that'll be a much better trade now. Yeah, that only brought me down to 9. Yes! Okay, so that's much better. And I'm not within the range of that artillery either. Alright, so capture that. I don't know where to put this lander right now. Left or right, right or left. And it doesn't matter. I'll put it here because the whole idea is I want to bring stuff from here over to there. There's no reason why I'd want to build something here and then bring it over there. Just, there's no reason. Well, I guess I could have put it there. Stupid controller, oh my gosh. I'm gonna kill somebody right now. I could have put it there, and then... Won't stop! Could have put it onto this beach or that beach and then loaded one of these guys into it. But I think they're needed more down here right now. I'll use that to interrupt that cap. Then I'll do that. So my cruiser is still down here. I'll move it over here. I don't think my opponent has enough income at all. Yeah. So submarines cost 20,000. He's getting 8,000 every turn. So there's definitely no way he's going to be building submarines. Or really anything. Oh my gosh. Controller. Please, controller. Technical difficulties. Okay, I might switch to using the keyboard controls, or... You know what, I can use touch controls. Forget this for now. This is broken. I need to get a new controller. Guys, I have a donation link. I need a new I need a new controller. If you donate to me, I promise I'll use it for a new controller. Anyway, switching to touch controls now, because clearly the other one isn't working. Right. So what I forgot to do is I forgot to build a rig. I need to build a rig. So this guy is running out of ammo. This guy will soon be running out of fuel. I'm actually just going to move down here and surface him. So yeah, you can see now he has the little logo next to him that says he's low on fuel. I guess I'll move this guy down here because I can. So yeah, I need to build this rig, and I need to, let's see, he has 6 mobility, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right here I'm going to build a temporary port, which will allow these guys to refuel and resupply, which is very necessary. Oh, and I can capture this as well. Yeah. But that's going to be hard to do. I'm surprised my opponent hasn't gone for it yet. Like, my opponent's been sort of focusing on the center, which is smart. But honestly, you have a gunship, you have a lander, you have a shoal, a beach right here. You could have easily loaded just one little infantry in and moved it over. You would have had it by now, but whatever. Whatever. Now, what do I want to do here? This guy is way too far away. I'm thinking I'll probably build a gunboat right here. My opponent has no cash, and like we said, he's only getting 8,000, so the best he can do is build a tank next turn on that factory. And I have a tank right here. It's down to 9, but I also have an artillery. I think I'm okay building a gunboat here. I'll build an infantry. It's not going to be able to reach there because I didn't think about that before I built the rig. But this guy can move 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this guy can go 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So mountains take 2 movement points for infantry, so he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in 2 turns, I can have this guy down here and that guy in there. Okay, that works for me. Let's end the turn. Alright, so he's healing his tank. Oh, stupid mech. That ruins everything. I was like, oh, well, I'll just go down here and... Oh, 5%. Oh, look, the gunboat. The gunboat attacked me. But there's nothing it can do now. Because it's out of ammo. You're dead. Now I really do need that, that temporary port, though. I'm going to kill you, because you're annoying me. So build the temporary port. I can fire on this infantry right here. Now, what do I want to do? Remove this cruiser. Nope, not as far as you can. Down there. He's doing good on fuel. Okay, so I killed a CO unit. That's really, really nice. I should probably move this guy out of range. Oh, come on. You interrupted my cap. You're a jerk. I could give up on this capture for now to kill this guy and then make sure I get this next turn. That'll do 16. That'll do 26. For a total of like 40. So if I want to get this factory next turn, I've got to give up on this capture to attack you. Whatever. It's fine. Since I'm gonna get that anyway, wait. Okay, yeah, you can come over and interrupt that. So I'm gonna stop you from doing that. I was considering joining these two together, so I'd have a 9 hit point bike, and then the next turn it'd be on top of a factory that's owned by me, so it would be back up to full health. But I do need to block right now. So this tank is kind of useless, but I'm going to pull it back to try and prevent it from being killed. So now I'm going to move onto this mountain. I'm going to move down there. And then next turn I can move him around there and have the infantry loaded in. And then I'll bring him over there. Okay, and as for what to do with this, yeah, I'll just leave him there, and I'll build an infantry right there so that we can capture this stuff faster. And then I'll just leave him right there. I don't know what the L button is, which is the one to show me what's next. Oh, I probably better put this sub next to the rig, because if it's next to the rig can refuel it also. Alright, I'm just going to build an infantry here and end my turn, because I want to save up for a carrier. At this point, I'm mostly in control of the map. I have 2 shots left on this. Fire on you, 26%, pretty good. Alright, let's move you next there. Just wait. Build. So then you'll get your fuel resupplied. Okay, capture that, and that's my base. Right, now you go up there, capture that. Next turn you can go there and capture that. That's my base, right? Yes, okay, good. So now I need to move you there, and you will go down to this western island to capture everything down there. You still don't matter. Let's move you up here and move you right there to block you off. So what I'm expecting is this guy's capturing though, so he probably won't move. I don't know how the AI does that in this game. What I'm expecting though is that this tank will go up here to kill my tank, and then I'll be able to fire on it with artillery, which will be really nice. But what I would really hate is if he actually took this mech up here to kill my tank, and then used this tank to then get my exposed artillery. He would have to forego his capture to do that though, which I don't know if the AI is programmed to do that. I know in previous Advance Wars... Why am I at 4? Does this guy do that much damage to me? Ugh. Well, I'm gonna hit you, because I can. It's free. I'm gonna go ahead and move you down 1, because... why not? I'm actually considering building another rig to build another temporary port somewhere, because that would be useful, because I could then refuel and stuff with my battleship and my sub at the same time. Might not be necessary though. Okay, I don't know what I want to build. I have 1900. I really want to save up though for the carrier, because if I can get seaplanes out, it's just going to be insane. So whatever, infantry. Might as well build one infantry just to chump block with it. Ooh, man. Yes, okay, so we... Oh, come on! I wanted to build out of that factory. Well, he didn't kill my tank. That's the good news. You are on a beach, yeah. Oh no, that's stupid. I have nothing to interrupt this cap with. Well, except for this. I've really got to stop him from taking that. That's very important. Okay. Stupid, useless missile. Okay, I've got enough for a carrier. Next turn, we're going to make it a CO unit. Now you drop off here. The fact that I'm going to capture all this stuff on the sides now is going to give me a lot more income. This is very, very important. Means that I'm going to be able to build more good stuff. Which, if you look at my income versus their income already, I have close to double. So, yeah, we good. Go up here, hit you. Now I can double check that there's no submarine sitting there. I'm going to move you up, just because if I were to build a mech here, which I'm not going to do, it would be able to go in there. So even if he does get this base, the fact that I have these two and I'm going to capture these, it means I'll be able to pretty easily take this back when the time comes. Now, what do I want to do? I really want to move this artillery down a bit. If I could move it 2 spaces down, then 1, 2, I'd be able to attack his tank. But the thing is, I only have these 2 as blockers, and this guy will die. And he's probably going to get this city also. Okay, I'm going to move you right here. Oh, that's right. I need to move my battleship up. Shoot, I should have put my rig down here to resupply him, but then I would be able to block him. Okay. Well, I want to do that, and then do that. So the next turn I'll be able to fire on either of these mechs here. And I have no more money because I built a cruiser. So that's going to be the end of my turn. Okay. I did interrupt the cap of that factory. If he actually gets the factory, it's a big deal. Because, then I won't be able to... Then he'll be able to, actually, deploy stuff from it. So, yeah, I'm going to fire on you. Good. Good. Alright, I'm going to supply you. And then I'm going to go there, so I can actually fire. And I'm going to fire on you. Okay. You have 10 left before you're capped. Can I put my CO in you? How much is that going to cost, though? This guy's worth 2,800. Calc time. Okay, 28,000 divided by 2 equals 14,000. I'll have 800 left. But if I don't put it in there now, I can only do it while it's on port. And the problem is, I really need to build a tank or something down here, right here. Not only to prevent my opponent from, like, trying to capture it again, but because I just don't have anything other than the battleship that can help. Yeah. What's my income? I probably have enough. Yeah, I have 14,000. Yeah, a medium tank will help me out greatly right now. I'm going to keep on capturing this, and then I'm going to join so that I can capture better next turn. This guy's useless still. I'm going to move this here, and then you can 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to move these 2 into the lander next turn. You will just wait here for now. Oh well, but it's fine. Oh, you know what? I didn't even consider this. I'm going to capture this port first. Because, of course, I can use that port to resupply and refuel all of my C units. Duh! And this guy actually can't go onto an enemy port, which is kind of silly, but whatever. I'm sure he's pretty low on fuel by now. He's at 61 out of 99. He has like the most fuel. Jeez. So does this guy. What do I want to do with this gunboat now? That's actually a hard question to answer. What do I want to do with this tank? I'll do that. No, wait. Because this artillery is here and it can... Well, what I'm thinking here is I want to block off my artillery from being hit, plus also hit this. But then this is here, this is here. I don't think there's anything I can do to save this artillery at this point. So I might as well try and also attack that. As for the gunboat, I'll move it right here. And then I could actually build an infantry here, and then it can go 1, 2, 3. And I can move it over here and start capturing more stuff if I wanted to. And then I'm going to end my turn to make sure I have enough money to load my CO into the cruiser. Not cruiser, I keep calling it that. This carrier next turn. So, a miracle has occurred. They have not killed this tank, which means I still have access to this right here. And I think I'm going to kill you because you're the most dangerous. And what the heck, I'm going to keep my battleship on here and attack this stuff. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and surface right there. There's no way my opponent has enough money to build anything there, but it doesn't matter. So I'll load up. In you go. And I'd love to attack this artillery. But at the same time, the idea is I want to bring this over here, and then I have to drop off these units in 2 different locations, which means this city and this factory. But I'd like to build something in that factory. Well, first things first, I don't have enough money. Gosh darn it, repair costs, I guess. Yeah, the battleship, duh. The battleship costs a ton to repair. Ugh. It's no use in repairing this cruiser. I'm just gonna bring him down here. Wait, how much did I refuel him? I didn't. Does not really matter though. Well, whatever. I'll just go here, use him to supply. Alright. DevGamer, thank you for the follow. It's been pretty quiet around here today. I'm glad to see somebody alive. How you doing? I'm not sure where I want to unload these infantry. Oh, in fact, I still blocked myself off. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this useless missile over here, and I'll just drop off these infantry over here. Why not? I don't have enough money to put the CO unit. Thank you for the host, DevGamer. Now, the Gypsy Ninja 28, thank you for the follow. RIP, is the stream down? Looks fine to me. Thank you also for the follow, Zornaf. And Mangled Ruin, wow, so many follows all of a sudden. We're not being rated, are we? And Manic Devil, wow. Oh, JC, oh, it's a raid? Careful guys, my bot does not like caps lock. It's a raid, it's actually my first ever raid here on Mixer. Look at all those follows, man, welcome everybody. Lazy raid, best raid, who are we being raided by? I have a command for this. Dragon Snare! Is this your fault, Dragon Snare? Did you suggest me? Welcome, everybody. Man, look at all this. Is it even showing up on my... Yes, it is on the right side. Yes, Dragon Snare, you're green. You're a mod here. What? Who raided us just now? I need to do the commands. I heard lazy raid. Who raided us? Dev Gamer? There we go. Oh. Oh, wrong syntax. There we go. Woohoo! Thank you so much for the raid, Dev Gamer. Yes, I'm using Squirtbot. Thanks for the raid. Go give Dev Gamer some love. Playing Mario Kart 8. That's awesome. I love that game. So much fun. I have that on my Switch. Do you have like a capture card that you use for that? Since you're playing the deluxe version, it says. Nice. I've been meaning to get a capture card, but that stuff's expensive. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Okay, what was I doing here? I'm making a big strategy. So I left this here because I wanted to build an infantry and move it over there. This tank has only 1 hit point left, so it's kind of useless. Can I do any damage to you? 5%? Not really. I don't want to leave it in range of this tank. What is the game? This is Advance Wars Days of Ruin. It's a game for the Nintendo DS. I don't have a capture card of my own, so this is being played via emulator. That's all my units moved? Yeah. And then I want to save my money to put my CO inside of the carrier here. Okay. So this lander, I guess I'll build a couple of infantry and end the turn. Alright. Ooh. I didn't consider that he would be able to go and attack my submarine with this tank. Apparently, you know, tanks can shoot submarines. He's like, oh yeah, just aim. See that submarine right there? Just, yeah, aim in front of it. Okay, fire. Cool, we killed 1 out of the 10 submarines. Hooray! Oh dear. Alright, so you go and capture that. Jeez. I can't even put my infantry into the gunboat because he... Ah, whatever. Battleship. Actually... yeah, let's not do that. First, let's actually attack with him. Then attack with the battleship to kill it. Then I can move you down here. Do that. Move this infantry down to capture this city. I would have loved to kill this recon, but I got it down to 1. If I could have killed it, then I could have moved this guy down to the gunboat like I had originally planned. Unfortunately, neither of these units can kill it. I'll just set you right there. Now what? What do I want to do with this infantry? I guess I'll move him up here to prevent my opponent from interrupting this cap. Then send you down here, send you right there. I don't know what to do with this tank. I'm just going to let it keep on healing. And I have enough money to load my CO into here. And then next turn I can start producing airplanes, or seaplanes rather, inside of this. So let's move him over here. Send the lander over there, I guess. Pick up that infantry. This guy can just wait. This guy can just wait. Oh, I should have moved my... Nah, I don't want to move my cruiser there, because it's not worth the repair cost. I've won the naval battle here, so it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, now... Okay, I don't really have the money to build anything else. I don't remember how much a seaplane costs. I think it's like 15,000, and how much am I getting? 15,000, well, I'll build an infantry. Why not? I am healing up this tank and also this battleship. Whoa. Oh, the artillery killed my cruiser. Whatever, I do not care. I do not care. Alright, so you capture that building. You go ahead in there. Oh, I don't have enough to produce a unit. How much do I have? 1,100? So a seaplane costs more than that. Good to know. Alright, well, I'll set you right here. Capture that building, finally. It's been long enough. I'm gonna destroy this. This infantry can go in there. And now it's too late, though, because this infantry is gonna go for that capture next turn. Whatever. I guess I'll just mess around with my opponent and give it something to shoot at. loading those guys out down there. They're not likely to do anything useful. Hold on. Yeah, I could shoot that tank, but I'd rather shoot down this, and then I can just use this to shoot down that tank. I could have... Ooh, in fact, I should have shot down this medium tank, because now it's going to get the first strike on mine. That's okay. Alright, this guy, he doesn't matter, but I'm going to surface him over here. Yeah, because he was low on fuel. You just wait there, because you're useless. I'll attack you. I guess I'll attack you, why not? And then attack you. Send you down there. Got all my units, yep. Looks good, looks good. So then I could start building stuff here and trying to send it down with the lander. But let's see. I captured two buildings this turn, right? Yeah, so I've got pretty good income at this point. 1,700. So I should be able to build that carrier. I've got I've got this guy actually. He's sitting on a city, so he's gonna take some of my repair funds next turn. But I think right now, if I were just to... In fact, if I build a mech, that's actually very cost efficient with what's on the field right now. Put a CO inside of a tank, that's not going to matter much though. I don't think. Okay, oh yeah, I have tons of money. So, produce a seaplane. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. I might as well delete this missiles. It's completely useless. I don't know. This thing's kind of useless too now, but it doesn't matter. Let's do that. So, oh man, they actually took down my medium tank. That sucks. Well, let's fire on you. Ah, I didn't kill it. Well, I am blocking the factory at least. It's not likely to stay that way, but I am. So I'll capture that, and then when you're ready, I'll just keep my gunboat there. I don't know what to do with this. I'll just set it right there. Once again, the Navy battle is completely over at this point. There's no way my opponent can really afford to buy any more C units, so it doesn't really matter. My gosh, my controller actually kind of started breaking earlier in the stream, and I was using a actual controller, but it stopped working, so now I'm using touch controls, and touch controls are sort of annoying. Now, what do I want to do? I want to use this guy to kill, probably this guy actually, and I want to use this guy to kill this guy, but I gotta move this guy first. I don't know what to do with him. I guess I'll just move him here, join together here, kill that, first strike on that. Now, let's see, he's got 9 hit points because he got attacked. Let's move him up here, because I want to move him because of this factory being here. Maybe he can kill it? No. Oh well. Lander, go there, I guess. So I have 8,000 because I created the seaplane this turn. Let's build him infantry. That does well against these guys because they're damaged. Alright. Yeah, I expected as much. Those infantry. Oh well. They had to die. They died for a good cause. Oh man, this lander is... Oh, come on. It says it's low on fuel, but it's only halfway down from 99 to 49. It's not a big deal. Alright, well, let's see. I could launch... If I move, I can't launch a seaplane or produce a seaplane, which kind of sucks. And the idea is that I need to do damage within the CO zone here. Tough to say what I should do with that. I don't think dealing with the CO zone is anything that matters. What I should do, actually, is I'll move down here, and then I'll try to get a seaplane to go down and attack that missile, because I need to get rid of that. Or actually, this. Now that I have seaplanes, it's worth taking that down. You wait. You wait for that infantry. Not sure what I'm going to do with that infantry. Probably just bring it to the front lines here. I'll kill you. Use you to hit you. Use you to hit you. I'll put you on there. This tank, once again, even though it's a veteran, so I should probably actually save it. The lander, I don't know. Go over there. You're useless as ever. Hit you. Okay, you're dead. Move you down there. And that's everyone. So now what to build? I can't build a seaplane, because that... war tank. Why not? I have the money. At this point, we've won the game. Unless I do something really, really stupid, which is, I don't know, it's always possible, I guess. But unless I do something really stupid, that's it. I win. I'm actually going to attack from the... Oh, no, wait, that's a road. I thought it was a plains. Whatever. The beach and the road give both no defense stars. Oh, well. I'm going to go ahead and launch this plane and finish off that, which actually leaves me a unit to produce here. Or, you know, a unit I can produce. Nope, nope, not from the factory, please. Yay, did it. You're useless. You need to heal. You go in there. Now, where should I send this infantry? I'm going to go and try to capture this just to give him something to shoot at. Drop you right there. Set you right there. Fire on you from the port so I can get resupplied. Just leave the lander there, I guess. Now I only have 7,000 because I created another seaplane. So why not? I'll build a tank. Alright. Okay. So... Oh, look, an anti-air. Now you build an anti-air, huh? Well, guess what? I have... I can't actually attack it. So you know what I'm going to do? I'll kill you. I guess oh, I actually can't get back to the carrier. That's fine, I'll just have to move it. Load it up. Now you can't get to me. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to move this. I'm going to attack you. You're not in range, right? Yeah, good. I'm going to build a rig, because I really don't need any more support here. I'm going to take the rig and build a temporary port somewhere like right here, so that my battleship can then move down and sit on the temporary port down there. I'm going to attack you because you're the biggest threat. At this point, this port is kind of useless because I pushed the opponent so far down. So yeah. It's unnecessary. So, here's the thing. I want to capture this city with my fresh infantry, but these two guys are going to ruin my day. And so will this. So maybe I should just leave it alone. This guy's doing good on fuel. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'll build an infantry and just put them in there, and I'll supply infantry using that. And I'm actually going to build some more infantry in here too, because I kind of control this area now. So I can bring the lander down here, and that's a beach, and that's a beach, and that's a road. So I'll be able to unload down there, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So I can unload down there. I'm going to go ahead and try to capture here, and then I'll join these two together. There's no way it's going to go through. Just saying that now. It's not going to happen. And I'll move this guy down to heal down there. But I want to give him something to shoot at. That's a veteran infantry. That doesn't happen very often. Oh well. Who cares? And then I guess I'm actually just going to end my turn. Because I don't have a lot of money left. I'd rather save up for something cool next turn. Oh, he built a war tank. Interesting. Took all he had for that. What a cute little war tank. Also, it's a shame. I'm going to kill that. And I'm going to do that. Going to launch this seaplane. Do that. Going to launch that seaplane. Do that. Going to build another seaplane. And finish off the war tank in one turn. So sad. Not sorry. Alright. Now, I really need to get rid of this anti-tank right here. Right next to him. I'll go ahead and build a temporary port right there. Okay. Now, as long as I move... This guy was just bait anyway, so I don't mind foregoing the cap. And then I'm going to try to capture this. So, I moved this guy here so that this guy can't attack my rig. If he brings me down at all, then that port that I'm building will take longer. Nobody wants that. So, it's only at 3, but I don't want to move within the range of this anti-tanks still. I'll move this here. Move you there. Guess I'll move you there. Don't care about you. You go in there. Yes, load up. And drop these infantry off. Nice. Now you just wait there, and that's everyone. Okay, now you are actually pretty low on fuel now. So what do? Build an infantry here. I'll go ahead and build another couple of infantry, because next turn I'll be able to move this back here, and then I'll load those two in. Same with this, I'll move it here and load him in. I'm a bit low on funds because I made a seaplane and a carrier this turn. Cool, cool. Ouch. It was worth it, I killed the tank with it, war tank. Alright, so another anti-air is here. Don't care. Pow. I just don't care. I don't care. Alright, let's move you up here. Toss a couple of infantry into there. This is actually coming quite in handy. This eastern island. Alright, will you die? No, you will not. Certainly will not. Alright, you build the port. That's one thing I know I want to do. You go there. You go there. You hold still. You hold still. Alright. Now, what to do with all of this? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to launch this plane and just set it on top of this base so my opponent can't build anything there. I'd like to attack you. There's a chance I don't kill it. But if I kill this infantry... Yeah, here's what I'll do. So that won't kill that, but then I'll move him down and do that. Capture that. He's up to 15, so I'll just leave it alone. Actually, this guy can still fire on it, so yeah, I will join. Just in case. And then I'll go down here and do that. Okay, and then this, I'll do that. Take out that mech. I see that the AI does mech spamming when it's about to lose, just like in Advance Wars 1 and 2. Spams mechs. Okay, so both of my transport boats are loaded, so I'll build an infantry. Why not? Doesn't matter. I've already won at this point. I just need to destroy all of his units. It's time to rout. Okay. No, go there to do that. No! Stop. Just go. In a straight line. No need to waste your gas by going around in a circle. Okay, so... what to do with this? Alright, so let's move this guy... Where should I move him? Let's move you right here. Move you right there. So I can move... Oops, so I can move this down there. Move this right here. Actually, can I move him? No, I can't move him down there. That's why I didn't do that in the first place. Alright, and then I'm going to refuel this guy. He was low on fuel. Cappy. Awesome. And kill you? Yes. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and go sit on this base. He's sitting on a base already. Oh, is this the end? No, no, he still has one more unit. Darn it. But I have one more seaplane. Oh well. Wasn't gonna happen, I guess. You hold still. You, I guess. You wait. You wait. Alright, well I'm just gonna end my turn. My opponent has... No, he didn't kill himself. Oh well. That's it, we win. That one took a while. Surprisingly enough. Revenge! Awesome. Alright. Let's see. Not half bad. Kill everything. Yep. That's the definition of a victory. Or annihilation victory, as it's called in this. Whatever. Okay. Well, there we go. Media. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. What's next? 8 Bridge Isle. Yep, that's a decent one. Let me look over here. I think I'm done for the night. I'm feeling really tired. I've been streaming for a little while now. Let's see. Been live 2 hours and 40 minutes, it says. That's pretty good. But yeah, I'm pretty tired. I was tired coming into this. It was kind of an impromptu stream in the first place. I just really wanted to play some Advance Wars using random COs. But yeah. I think that's going to do it today. So, thank you guys ever so much for watching. Thank you so much for the raid and all of the follows and the hosts and everything else. It's my first raid ever. Awesome, by DevGamer. Show him some love on mixer.com/devgamer. Alright, well, hello to everyone on YouTube watching the VOD. That's going to be it for this one, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.